What's up, guys? Just wanted to give you some more pointers for endgame for a high rank, for important things I didn't mention in the previous video. And these are all tied to side quests, so make sure to go to each region and talk to the people there with exclamation marks in order to receive those quests. You can also check your optional quest page and look out for this symbol here and see if you have any left to do. And I know, if you're wondering about the longsword build, it is tomorrow. I need to get like sleep and stuff, dude. But there is some possibly good results for normal weapons, so perhaps we won't be already in jail after all, so look forward to that. Now first is how to get the power and armor charm. These will give you a very tiny attack and defense buff, but permanently as long as you keep them in your inventory. So to get them, you need to do the double Hirabami and double Ajara-Khan arena quest, gotten from the captain guys in Suja. I don't remember if both were in Suja, but definitely one of them was. Hirabami should be before HR 20, and the Ajara-Khan one is unlocked after HR 20. Complete them and you have the power and armor charm. From here, go to your camp and add them to your inventory, as they need to be in your inventory to be effective. Then save them as an item loadout and you'll get the effects. My attack jumps from
222 to 228,
and also my defense gets increased. Next is your farms. Again, you need to be doing story quests and you need to be doing the NPC requests. If you go to your mission list in the menu here, you can see various missions you have available. Just click a mission and it will make that the focus mission. Or you can just go to your map, go to the mission in the region, hit square on a PlayStation controller anyways, and then you can select it and go to it without talking to Alma. But after completing it, make sure to physically go to that region and find the NPC to talk to for the quest to turn it in. I believe some of the traders are Sabar in the oil well basin, Dato guy from the plains, and then the tall Wairarian girl in Suja, and some others that I can't remember. And with this, you'll get NPCs that want to gather items for you, and then Nata will display all the people wanting to give you the stuff at the base camp. I don't really pay attention to the star system. You're just gonna hunt and come back anyways, so you're gonna get the items regardless. But the best items to request are honey for mega potions, and to make max potions, which need catalyst and mandragora, and to make catalysts, you need bitter broth and honey. You want flashbug phosphors for flash bombs, you want thunderbug phosphor for shock traps, sleep herbs and parashrooms for trank bombs, and lastly ivy and spiderwebs to make a net, which is used for pitfall traps, and also might seeds, which you should be using for an attack buff at the start of every quest. And those are the important ones for melee anyways. For gunners, you guys probably already know what you need, berries. But you also get a bonus occasionally from farms upon retrieval, where they give you random items like Sinister Cloth. And these will unlock special armors not tied to monsters, and actually look pretty freaking sick. So these farms are definitely worth interacting with every few hunts, especially since you can make them into layered armor and look cool without having to use their probably mostly garbage effects. Speaking of more materials though, you'll also unlock this guy in high rank, which I think only appears in the Plains base camp, which will give you various items to buy with points, and actually can literally give you full-on weapons to buy, so really cool. And you also want to buy all the monster materials to either use or smelt into ore for Ardian weapons, which if you don't know what Ardian weapons are, I have an endgame guide on that explaining how to craft the Ardians and investigations and melding and stuff, so check that out. Otherwise, just buy everything else you need that shows up, and you have 4 options to kind of shift the stock he gets towards either more medicine items, special items, or more weapon stuff, or like a balance between all of them. But I would just get the weapon stuff for more mats and weapons, why not? And yeah, just come back here every few hunts and he'll be back with new stock. Easy. A little small tip for those people that are lazy, getting food bonuses in this game sucks because you have to farm for it or do trading, which requires you going out in the world and farming for items to then trade. Can't even use black belt because I don't have this item. Nah, I ain't doing all that. I gotta grind for build videos. So what you do is go to the custom meal and just put raw meat for the +2 attack, and that's it. Then hit the sub menu button, edit favorite meals, and then hit X on an empty spot, and that'll save the meal for you. You're gonna max out your health and stamina still, so all you lose is the little buffs, which are whatever. And then whenever you need a meal, just go to favorites and select it and freak it. I'm still hungry. Give me more meat. An extra tip is that if you want to see how long you have left for your meals, simply hold L1, and in the top left corner, you will see how much time you have left. And the neat thing is that your meal time doesn't count down in your base camp. So you can eat and not have to worry about like rushing to do a quest because it's not going to count down so long as you're in the base camp. Obviously, if you go out into open world, it starts counting down. But if you come back to the base camp, it will freeze it again. So that's very nice. Next, I got asked how to get armor spheres fast to upgrade your armor. And I don't think there is a fast method. But 7 to 8 star tempered monsters will sometimes give you the highest tier spheres in the rewards. So just spam fight these as fast as you can to get them. I would say Arc and Gore are the most dangerous, they hit the hardest, so farming something like Utuna or Squid is probably the safest route to go until you upgrade your armor. And to upgrade 1 rarity 8 armor to full, it takes 6 heavy armor spheres and 15 hard. So probably like 7 to 8 hard for 1 piece. So it's going to take you quite a while to upgrade your armor, but I mean, there's nothing else to do in the game aside Arty and grind, so you might as well enjoy another goal while you can. And lastly, people ask, when do double hunts show up? Double investigations. And turns out it is quest based. You need to do the optional double quest hunts in each region, and that will make investigations that spawn multiple monsters possible in that region. So actually, I need to do these 2 right now. No wonder I never got double hunts at Force. So now I know, and now you know. And that's all I wanted to share real quickly. Longsword build tomorrow, which is really just an every weapon build, because it's just going to be the best in slot set for nearly every weapon. Elemental anyways. So look forward to that, and give the video a like, comment down below any more tips or strats, and subscribe for more Wilds epicness.